Welcome to Behind the Scenes at Best of the Southwest, Episode 2. So, as you well know, I'm Charvey, and I'm joined here with my co-host. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ron. I am the broadcast manager for Best of the Southwest, and I helped set it up when we started this 3 years ago now. So I feel experienced in running the broadcast of it.
Yeah, so he's been teaching me a few ropes when it comes to the live setup, and now he's going to help me pick out the group stages for both League of Legends and Dota 2. And as the games for League of Legends are on Saturday, we'll do them first.
Yeah.
So we have all the teams ready. Do you want to give them a final shake before we pick them out? And we'll do them one at a time, filtering down from Group A all the way to Group D. So the first team out, no bads allowed. So this is quite funny. This team is the revival, essentially, of the bunk squad. So HJH, Chriso, and Co are still in there, but they've dropped me because I'm a bit bad. So the team is very strong. They finished third last year. Where they're going to finish this time? Second out of the hat. Fish sticks. So, okay, this is... I do have all the teams in there. This is one of the other teams from Bath. This has the only remaining member from the two victorious teams from the first and second round, which was Kill Harry Gaming. So can they finish off where Kill Harry Gaming left them? Team Solent Mid, team number 3. So this is from the new Southampton Solent. They've newly joined the Null, and I'm glad to have given them a place in this year's Best of the Southwest. They are dark horse of this group at the moment, and the Swansea Sea Swans rounds off Group A. The Swansea Sea Swans coming second in the Snowspire series, second to Cardiff A, who is also in this tournament, so look out for them. Favourites for the group, I would have to say, are Swansea Sea Swans and no bads allowed. But as to who comes first, that's going to be very interesting. That's a game I really want to watch. First, for Group B, Portsmouth Blue. So we are fortunate to have 2 Portsmouth teams in this competition, both of whom are very good and are probably looking to get through to the quarterfinal stage. So this is already a very strong start to Group B. Joining them will be our glorious leaders. This is the team from Southampton. Gittrick, they won the wildcard tournament for the summer tournament of the Best of the National University Esports League. So they have beaten essentially most of these teams out here. They definitely beat the Bunk Squad on their route to that victory. Also in Group B, we have Wireworld Gaming. So these are main supporters providing the PCs which will be used at the final for you guys to use and give it a much more professional setup. So this team, I would have to say, are the dark horse. They're in it for fun, and, well, we can only hope that you guys have a lot of fun in joining them as well. And finally, Bunks A. Bunks has a reputation of having very bad naming systems, and so this team has come from the revival of the members of Please Don't Ban Hecarim, who finished 5th to 8th because we didn't have tiebreakers in our last Best of the Southwest, although their team has got stronger. So rounding out that group, I'd have to say Portsmouth Blue and our glorious leaders are going to be the favourites to take it, but Bunks stand a good chance, and Wireworld Gaming is the one to watch because they could turn the tables. Starting off Group C, we have the other Portsmouth team, Portsmouth White. So this is an all-diamond affair starting out in Group C, which really brings the quality. So if you're one of these teams left in the pot, might hope to get into Group D. Joining them, Cotham City from the University of Bristol. This team is a dark horse in the sense of they're relatively unknown, in my opinion. They haven't been featured on the Null stream. They haven't really been talked about either. So, hey, if you're going to do some research, definitely research these guys. Joining them in the danger zone from Winchester University. So it was great to see this university pick up their A game and send in some applications, not only into the Null, but the best of the Southwest. So it's great to have these guys on board and joining in, and I hope to see them at the finals. And finally, rounding out the group, Plymouth Drakes. This team has been a real underdog in most matches because individually they're very good, but as a team it just never seems to come together. And maybe this is the time where it finally does come together. So, favourites for Group C, I'd have to say were Portsmouth White undoubtedly, and probably the Plymouth Drakes. So, if the Plymouth Drakes got through in first or second, they'd have to play one of the teams from Group D. So you probably already know who they are, but the seeding is important in the way they're drawn for the actual matches, determining blue side, red side. So number one, we have Cardiff A. So they have finished second in Best of Southwest twice in a row. Could this be their first time they make it to the championship? They had a strong showing in the Snowspire series, but at the Null they have yet to really make a mark on that tournament, having lost Ovidius, their main shot caller. But they have him back for this tournament. Joining them, Cogs of War, University of Bristol's A team. They'll really be wanting to make it through to the single bracket stage. I wish them the best of luck. But with Cardiff A in your group, you've got a mountain to climb to start with. And making it, the derby, we have UWE Victory. So the Bristol derby is officially on. UWE Victory did enter in the last Best of the Southwest, where they finished fourth at the hands of myself. No, it was mainly Chriso who won us that game. But they'll be looking to definitely get through to the bracket stage and potentially make a mark on the semi-finals as well. And finally, from the University of Brighton, we have Brighton White. So this is a really, really mixed group, and it's quite incredible just looking through the whole lot, the standard of the teams. Last year, we still had bronze players and like silvers because I'm still silver. Yeah, bad, essentially, which is why I got kicked out of no bads allowed. But now, when I look through, I think gold is the baseline that we're working from. So a great increase in quality, and hopefully that will mean some epic games and one heck of a final. I'm really looking forward to that. Take it you're looking forward to broadcasting it.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a good fun day. Like, everyone comes down, everyone has a great time, just spectating and playing, and yeah, it's good fun.
And now we've got our event as well. So we've got loads of Bunks people who will be making up events. We've got, hopefully, we'll have World Gaming with their own stand, and we'll have other supporters who have yet to give me proper details, and I'll release them when I can. But there'll be a lot of stuff happening on the event day as it is.
Yeah, not just spectating, stuff to get involved in.
Yeah. So now, Dota 2. This is quite big because obviously this is the first time we've really done this tournament. And for the first League of Legends, Best of Southwest, we got 11 or so applicants?
11 teams down to 8, and then the second Best of Southwest was 15 teams down to 8 again, because we could only hold 8 teams playing on one day, whereas now that we're doing the playoffs ahead of time, it means that we can have a lot more teams enter and have a really good final on the actual day.
And the member base at Bunks is essentially 40-40-20. 40-40 play League of Legends and Dota 2. So I tried to, make a Dota 2 tournament as well with 16 teams. I was really skeptical just because it's a complete unknown for us. But we got 12 sign-ups, which means we beat our sign-up list for the first Best of Southwest. So
it's not bad.
I mean, you guys really took on and took this and ran with it. So hopefully you guys will give us a great showing at the event. And that starts with Purist Thunderbar. So there will be 3 teams in each of these groups. Group A starting off with Purist Thunder Bath. Because obviously you only have 2 matches, you'll play one on the side of Radiant, one on the side of Dire. Those fixtures will be up online for everyone to see later on. Joining them in Group A, we have the Sky Bath Magers. So this team actually entered the former UKGL, now Arrow Esports Gaming, I think. And they made it to the finals, and I think they finished 4th or 3rd. So they're really looking to make an impact on the tournament. Their team actually has one of our previous winners of League of Legends Best of the Southwest, whose name now is Rainbow Warrior. So look out for him because he's really focusing on his Dota 2 and he really wants to take another trophy home. And the final team from Group A, Brighton Red. So once again, Brighton pulling out all the stops and filling in the gaps. No, really making out a solid group, and it's great to see a lot of the societies from around the region actually joining in on the event. So to Group B, we start off with COGS Team C. And if COGS Team C gives you any indication, you'll know how many COGS teams are going to apply. Actually, you won't because there's 4 in total. Bristol absolutely love the game, and they've put in more teams than Bath. So it's great that we're going to have a lot of people from this local area in on it, so that when they get to see each other the next time, all the rivalries will come out in their friendships. COGS Team B being the second team in this group.
I'm going to laugh so bad if it's just all 3 of them.
Yeah, it will look really bad, and we genuinely haven't set this up, but it's not, so it's fine, because rounding out the group is Maymays. This team is from, can't remember, that's really bad. They applied, all I know is that they applied twice. The first time they didn't actually put everyone's name down, they only put their in-game names, so they applied again. So it was quite funny seeing that entrance. So I had to sort of quickly get the guy and like, yeah, to apply again. Kuros Saramai, starting off with Group C. I think this is the final team from Bristol. So we've only got one more team from Bristol to go. Maybe they'll be in Group C with these guys, who knows?
It's not Samurai, it's Samurai.
No, it's not Samurai. Yeah, exactly, that's why I stumbled. And here we go. Second team in Group C, UWE Dota 2. So they also put in a team for each of these, and with their League of Legends team hoping to get into the single elimination bracket, their UWE team is statistically more likely because there are fewer teams, and so only one team has to get dropped out of group stages from their group. And the final one to join them, XG from Exeter Esports. So these guys apparently are quite big into Dota 2. So that'll be a very interesting group. Some good games played by the teams there. Final team from Group D is Bunks. As the name suggests, these are all the players who love the game, but they play it for a lot of fun. And their captain, aka Keckman, is the symbolism of having fun while competing. Joining them will be COGS Team A, of course, rounding out the 4 Bristol teams, and keeping alive the Bath-Bristol rivalry, which we hope to manifest. And finally, the Punch Brothers. I've actually heard that. I think I've heard that team name before. From what I saw looking at their Steam accounts on Dota 2, they're actually a good team as well. So looking to actually, definitely challenge for those semi-final places, if not the final itself. And really, I'm absolutely thrilled that we managed to get 12 teams, just that number. And then not only that, we have got quite a lot of good skilled players in there, with Sky Bath Majors, Rainbow Warrior really turning up the heat. So yeah.
Fantastic. It looks, have a very good turnout. It should be a good day.
Yeah. For the preliminary matches, these group stages, League of Legends will be on the Saturday, matches starting at 6:30, and Dota 2 will be on Sunday, starting at 6:30. The group stages won't be streamed because we're just dealing with too many teams. We don't want to have to mess you guys around. We just want to get all these games done because it's a lot more hassle than just a best of 3. And then obviously next week comes, after this week, comes the quarterfinals, which is the big ooh-ah where the best of 3 starts, because from the quarterfinals onwards, it's all best of 3s. So there's really no excuses. Like, the best team will and should progress. One mistake, one game shouldn't dictate the whole flow of the series. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Sounds like you're getting psyched for it as well.
I'm really looking forward, yeah. Should be good.
But yeah, we hope to see a lot of you guys on the 29th of November, being a Saturday. Cheap car parking on campus, great access by train, and it should be a great day. We're hoping to get a lot more people than we've had last time because we are really focusing on making it an event.
Yeah, a much bigger venue going on, using one of the lecture theatres on campus with 300 seat capacity. And so just like, even if you're not competing at all, even if you haven't competed, come down, watch, have fun, and see what like the people that you've played against up until this point, who gets to win.
Yeah, because including on that, I know, having spoken to quite a few of you guys, there is a demand for maybe creating your own tournament like this. I definitely know a few individuals who've said, look, I want to do my own thing. How would I go about doing it? And if you come along to the live finals, like, we can take you backstage, maybe show you 1 or 2 things. Obviously, you won't be there all the time because I'll be running around like a headless chicken most of the day, and you'll be sat with just losing your mind at the sound desk and the live
equipment. So much equipment.
But we can show you around, give you an idea for what it really takes to put on something like this.
Yeah.
Because actually, we'd like to think it's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. It's so much work, and it's so, like, you get so into it that it becomes fun. It's one of those strange things. So thank you very much for watching this video, and good luck in these games.
Best of luck, guys.